Hello everyone, we are into round 2 of this tournament. I lost my game against Solo Poppy only, and LiamD92 lost his game against Knight. So the two of us are playing to stay in this tournament, and as it is double elimination, the loser of this game will be eliminated. So we shall have to do our best. I think we shall do that, keep the grade 1 and the grade 2. Could do with drawing into a grade 3, but that's why we use Creeping Dark Goat as the starting vanguard. Does this look a grade 5? Yeah, I get 5 for a grade 3. That's what I meant to say. That's a good opening vanguard move because it means he can use the effect. The fact he's chosen not to use the effect of it shows me he's got a very good hand. That is a problem. Well, I'm not going to ride the perfect guard. That would be silly. We'll keep you here. No trigger. Ah, that's the best time to see the opponent hit a heal trigger. So the fact he's got Overlord means that this isn't, this likely isn't blockade. But this is probably going to be the dope with the Dauntless Dragon. That's a nice use because that allows him to unflip the damage as well. So I'm going to ride my 10k vanilla. And that's quite good because I've drawn it into one of my raging forms, so this is a very good move. I'm thinking about using the Creeping Dark Goat right now, actually. So if I hit heal trigger, it doesn't go to waste. And there it is, the second raging form. So you have both raging forms and the Break Ride in our hand, which is very good. So because I've got 8 in hand, I don't want to risk discarding one. I'm going to call that there. Because I don't need it behind the vanguard. And putting it in a rear guard circle would be better for me. Yep, and there's a DOT, as I said. That's Dragonic Overlord the end. That's what DOT stands for, D-O-T-E. And there's the Dauntless Dragon. So riding DOT over Dauntless Dragon allows you to get 3 attacks in on the opponent's vanguard, which can lead to a lot of damage. Choosing not to use the Berserk Dragon's effect, I want to keep his Can't Blast for other things. And he's using the grade 1, which is, I believe, retire 2 rear guards to add Dragonic Overlord at the end to hand. And this is exactly why I wanted to call a card, so that I could draw one and draw this, without having to discard any. So we are going to go into our Break Ride, the Mordred Phantom. Now it's not yet the time to go using these Blasted Dark Revengers, so I think we're maybe just going to do this. And you'll keep the Counter Blast for the Blasted Dark Revengers later on. No triggers, which is fine with me. And again, this keeps LiamD on only 3 damage, doesn't put him on 4, meaning he can't get off the Break Rides this turn. That's interesting. I wonder if he's going to use the Dragonic Overlord's effect, since he has the 3 Counter Blasts. If he does, it means that I should go to 4 damage, and he's got a grade 3 in his front row, and I'll have 3 face-up Counter Blasts at least. Which means that Blasted Dark Revenger could take care of our rear guard. That's interesting, didn't call any grade 2s. Unfortunately, I've only got one perfect guard in hand, so I'm going to have to be a bit aggressive next turn. Don't have any choice in the matter. 3 raging forms. Critical triggers isn't something I was anticipating. I think it's the second critical we've seen actually. And that's what I get for not paying attention. 2 perfect guards in hand. Okay, now I'm less worried, but still concerned. So we have to ride Raging Form. No question about that. And we're going to go into Maka. Or Tatu. This makes more sense. Now I've got 2 Counterblasts left. I don't really want to go using them if I'm honest. I think I may just call Blast of Dark Revenger and not use the effect. Then just declare some attacks and see what happens. Seems like the best move to me. Hopefully no trigger. Yes, that's what I was hoping for. So now let's see how many perfect guards he has in hand. Well, that draw trigger doesn't help in the slightest. Heal trigger is good though. I'll take that. Yep, get rid of the back row. So the 2 grade 2 rear guards are still there, protecting me. That's fine. No perfect guard. He's going to have to rely on a heal trigger. And that is the end of the tournament. The only thing I would say there is LiamD was a little bit too aggressive with the Dragonic Overlord. If I were setting that up, I'd have maybe made sure that there was a grade 2 there. But even if there was a grade 2 there, I still had the option to go for the Blast of Dark Revenger. But it would have put pressure on me to use more of my counterblast that I wouldn't have wanted to use. So that's the only thing I can see there. But other than that, very good. Especially that crit trigger was very scary, put me to 5 damage. But that 5 damage also let me use a lot of counterblasts that I wouldn't have had necessarily the access to. Especially if you'd put a grade 2 on the other side as well. So there's a lot of pros and cons there. Different ways of playing the game, but I think overall he did really well, and that means that I'll be moving on to round 3 of this tournament, and I'll be playing the loser of Solo Poppy Only and Knight in the next round. So look forward to that, and we shall see you all soon.